Gadgets Live.
Hello, welcome to Brown Dog Gadgets Live. I'm Amanda, the Education Outreach Coordinator here at Brown Dog Gadgets. Behind the camera, I've got Pete.
I'm over here.
Today we are doing a layered paper circuit project using some colored like cardstock. But before that, if you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and YouTube. The real question is, when am I going to actually not call it Twitter?
Never. At some point, it'll have to be sold, and then they'll revert the name.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, we hope so.
Maybe.
Anyway.
The project that you see today, as well as all of our projects, products, and guides, can be found at browndoggadgets.com. If you have any questions or just want to chat with us as we're streaming, please feel free to leave a comment, ask a question, all that good stuff. Be like Mike. And I can't even see it. There we go. Twitter forever. Thanks, Mike. Yay. Yeah. And if you have questions afterwards, you can email us at help@browndoggadgets.com. Cool. Awesome. So today we are going to be making a cephalopod. Yes, it does have a really lime green in the background, but it doesn't really like on the green screen.
Fine. We have more cameras.
It's true. We could switch to the overhead cam.
Let's do that.
Here it is. Technically, this project is an older one, and it used to use a binder clip. Right. That's why you see this circle up here, and our battery is hidden below it, and you used to need to actually...
Why is the sun?
Oh, there you go, Mike. You actually had to... Here. Like, clip the battery in there to make it stay. But...
Yeah.
Now that we have maker tape with our fancy tape loops...
Yeah.
You don't have to.
No.
It's magic.
Oh.
All right. So looking at our template today, it's a super simple template. It is a 2-layered template. We've got lots of like layered paper circuit projects where it's not really a coloring task. You could color it if you wanted to, but just using different colored like craft paper or cardstock. Usually a thicker cardstock is ideal. So
we used to use construction paper. Do we not do that anymore?
I mean, you can.
We have like 5,000 sheets, I think.
See, I like this stuff so this is more like a cardstock.
That's much nicer.
And it's better color. It doesn't have that like look of construction paper.
Again, I think we just used it because we, again, have thousands of sheets of it.
Yeah.
So.
I don't use it for anything, so we're just going to keep having thousands of sheets.
When did we get this cardstock? I never saw
It's neon.
When did we get that?
I don't know. Over a year ago, because it was in the drawer when I came.
I'm saying recently.
No.
Well, show me where it is. I need some cardstock.
I mean, it's in the same drawer as the construction paper.
Man.
And it's all neon colors. They're really fun. So, for cutting this out, I like to print the template on printer paper, and then I literally just cut a nice big rectangle around it and staple that piece to my cardstock that I'm cutting out. So like staple nice and close in a couple spots, and then cut it. And then you only cut the shape one time instead of two. I was making 2 of them, and I accidentally didn't realize that I had 2 pieces of paper stacked up. I was like, oh, this made it 10 times easier. I cut 2 of them at once.
There you go.
I know.
You doubled your productivity.
I sure did.
Like our dual head laser, cutting 2 things at once.
It's true. Yep. So that is definitely an easier way. If you wanted to actually use this as a template, I would print it on heavier cardstock.
Yeah.
And then cut it out and then be able to trace around it, because tracing around the printer paper is a little bit iffy. Yeah. So I decided I'm going to do a blue and a yellow today.
Okay.
We're not going to need the back to our cephalopod until the end. We're going to build the whole thing on the yellow. So we'll have the negative pathways on the front, positive pathways on the back, and then we'll glue it right on top.
Glue.
I can't even line it up while staring at the camera. There we go. It's going to look fabulous. But one thing I will point out is, since we're gluing a layer on the back, that means I'm not going to be able to access those LED legs on the back without pulling things apart. So it is going to be important that I make sure it's got a strong connection. So I am going to use the sandwich method.
Cool.
I only need one hole for each LED because one of those LEDs is going to stay on the front and not go through the paper. The other one's going to go through the backside.
Oh.
So I need only one. Let's see if I even spaced them out right today. Oh, not bad. And then we'll do white. No, blue. It's happening. We're doing blue. That's going to be beautiful. Now, since my battery is going to sit up here on top of these pathways and I want the positive side facing up, that means that these are going to be the negative pathways on the front. So I'm going to take my negative leg for my LED. That's going to be the shorter LED leg, and I'm going to fold that flat.
Amanda, can you put the finished one sort of in view of oh yeah, that helps. So we can kind of see what you're building.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So right now I only have the short LED or the short leg or the negative leg flat, and I have the long LED leg still at the bottom but straight out. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just the long LED leg through the paper, and then on the back I'm going to fold it down.
Yeah.
So I've got the paper acting as that insulator in between those two legs. And then we'll do the same for the other one. So the short LED leg is going to stay on the front. It's folded down. Long one folded down on the back. Just like that.
Yeah.
Now, on the front, the whole design kind of has our pathways curving a little bit. So I'm going to have my LEDs match that. I'm going to have them go outward a little bit.
That's to slow down the flow of electricity, right?
Sure. And like I said, with this layered project, I do want to make sure, especially for the LED legs on the back, but I'm just going to use the sandwich method on all of them just to make sure I've got a good connection. So I'm going to put a piece of maker tape underneath my LED leg, right there, and one under the other one as well. So we're using maker tape for this project. If you've never used maker tape before, maker tape is a nylon conductive tape. It is the far superior cousin to copper foil tape. Copper foil tape rips really easily. It is not always Z-axis conductive. It is just a pain to use in the classroom because it's not, you can't always predict if it's actually going to work. Exactly, Mike.
Sandwich method.
Sandwich. So maker tape is just so much easier to work with. Now I'm going to take my maker tape, go right over the top of that LED leg and kind of curve my way to right before this circle because the two paths are going to meet right about here. And I'm just going to give it some little bends as I go, just following the curve of the creature. If you really hate the look of how it looks when it bends like that, you could just do straight pathways, I guess.
Yeah.
If you are not the type that, if you really are, type A and need it all perfect. Sometimes I am. Then I also went in next to that LED leg and used my nail to really press it down. And I will do the same thing for the other LED.
In many cases, a curved line is really just a whole lot of short straight lines.
It's true.
Especially in a DXF file. I mean, you know what I'm talking about there, right? Right, Mike? You get that. Come on.
Mike's with you. Let's be real, this is also a lot of straight lines.
Yeah.
He has to type his response, though. Takes a minute.
That's right. He's also got to wait for the delay, the broadcast delay.
Yeah, that's true. All right, and then same thing. Just kind of get it all nice and flat. Get it looking good. There we go. All right, so that is my those are my negative pathways. Now I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the back. I'm going to lead these pathways up to the top and then wrap them around to the middle of this circle. I'm going to have them hit right about in the middle there. And honestly, this part's going to be hidden anyway, so I'm just going to have them go straight up. But still using that sandwich method, because like I said, that's the part that's going to get sandwiched in between two layers of cardstock with hot glue holding it all together. Or in your situation, it could be something else. You could use tape. You could use regular Elmer's glue. I did that for this one, actually.
What about staples?
I mean, you could.
Rivets?
So many great options, Pete.
Brass fasteners?
Definitely.
Those really short ones we can't use for anything else.
It's true. All right, and then I'm going to run all the way to the top here. And then before I flip it over, I'm just going to cut about maybe 1.5 centimeters. And then flip it over the top like that. And I'll do the same with the other LED light. Oh, I did not make a good connection here. Not helpful. Last thing I want to do is have to pry apart the two layers to make sure that my circuit is working properly. I'm pretty sure I would just have to do it over. I don't think the paper would last.
Prying leads to crying.
Oh, that's true.
I just came up with that.
I like it. All right. And then we'll fold that one over as well. Look, they came together nicely for me.
Not bad, not bad.
Now on the front, and these pathways aren't quite touching, I think I'm just going to add a little piece of tape in between, kind of a little landing pad to put my tape loop on. That way I know it's going to touch both of those paths and I don't have to worry about missing one with my tape loop. So for my tape loop, I'm taking about 1 inch worth of maker tape, rolling it up into a nice tight tape loop, just like you would the back of a poster. This is a really, really horrible one, but it would still work. There we go, that's better. And I'm going to put it right on my little landing pad I made that's going to come in contact with both pathways. And remember, this was the negative pathway, so I want to make sure the negative side of the battery is down, so positive side facing up, just like that. And if I test it, it should light up when I bend that over. Now, if you don't want to have to hold it in place for it to actually stay active, then just make another little tape loop.
Ooh, yeah.
If you really wanted to use a binder clip, maybe you have a ton in your classroom and you're like, yep, this is how I'm going to use them. Sure. You could definitely do that. Or I'm going to put the tape on the actual pathway so I don't miss it when I press it down. There we go.
Cool.
But it is not complete.
No.
He needs his second layer.
Yeah.
So I am going to add some glue to the back. Liberally.
Yeah. Good.
Why not?
Good job. That's
It's
not
gonna
coming
move
apart.
when I'm done. And then my cephalopod is complete.
Excellent.
So now I have a little cephalopod posse.
All right. So I was mostly joking about the curved paths slowing down the flow of electricity. But when I started designing PCBs like 10 years ago or whatever, a friend of mine saw one of my boards and he's like, well, you don't want to have right angle traces. And I said, how come? And he said, well, for certain applications involving like high speed data transfer with radio signals, it can cause problems. And I was like, thank you, good to know. I started adding like these 45-degree, whatever, these angle things. But like, I'm never going to do high speed, whatever he mentioned. So like,
You say you're not.
I'm not.
You don't know.
I haven't designed a PCB in a few years now.
There you go.
2 years. Oh, put a motor on it. Yeah.
I mean,
get that thing vibrating around.
I can do that. Let's do that now.
Let's do it now.
Let's do
Why
it.
not?
Why
Anything
not?
for Mike.
I'm on it, Mike.
Any requests? We're
Let's
taking
put a little
requests
vibrating
now.
motor on the back.
Can you also add a pinwheel while we're here?
I mean, it's not going to have casters, so it's going to vibrate on the motor and the
That's
battery.
all right.
But, you know, whatever.
Let's see
It's
how
fine.
it moves.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Still the sandwich method. I really like it.
So is this an undersea creature of some sort?
It is,
I know nothing about these things. I just
I don't
read
either.
about them.
to be honest.
Yes, that's also true. Mike, once I tried to pick up a hard drive and I couldn't lift it. It was so full that it was just
okay.
too heavy. Yeah.
Wow.
So I deleted all
You
the
too.
files. And
I knew that wasn't
it
the truth.
floated away after I deleted all the files.
Uh-huh.
So light. You go.
Okay.
It's all true. Thank you. We're here all week. Well, one more day.
All right. We'll throw a pathway to the middle here. I'm going to put the battery and the vibrating motor right in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, throw a blinking LED on there while you're at it.
Oh my goodness.
And a pinwheel.
Uh-huh. It's true. I do throw pinwheels on a lot of things.
We should
now.
make the Homer Simpson car of paper circuits, just combine everything.
Yep. Actually, I'm going to bring
We've already
this down
got
further.
like the Vibrobot with the LED. So we're just going to add.
I don't like the way I took the pathway here because I want to just take the top wire on top of the battery.
You just add a cardboard knife switch to turn that on as well. That'd
Right.
make it
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, tape that down and let's see
Oh,
it
yeah.
go.
It's happening, Mike. If I can actually hold the tape.
You can do it. Right, there those LEDs on.
It's
Oh,
making
hey,
the...
It's actually not bad. You have to zoom out for this.
It made this guy pop open, but
Oh, there you go.
it works.
Definitely.
Although I do think it moves better without this on it.
New project. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. So, be like Mike. You could add a vibrating motor to your cephalopod as well.
Yeah, we always say give us ideas. So
Ooh, and if you like push it, it spins too.
Ooh.
It's a breakdancing
Like
cephalopod.
your little spinning wheel. You can just make one of these instead.
You do know that if we actually show this to Josh, he's going to make us make it.
Oh no. Well,
won't
he
tell
won't.
him.
Luckily, he won't watch this. So
It's true.
we're okay.
All right. That is all we've got for you today.
Ooh.
Unless Mike tells me to put a servo on it or something.
I do want to thank Mike. I think he had 0 typos today.
What?
So that's
Get
pretty
it, Mike.
Pretty good.
Congratulations.
Right. Well, there's still time for him to type one more thing. So.
It is true. He's going to send one just on purpose.
No, don't ruin your perfect streak.
It's true. Tomorrow, we will be jumping back into Microbit University using our piezo speaker and 4 push buttons.
Beep, 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 beep.
So many noises tomorrow. Get ready. And then next week, we've got a few more projects that we'll jump back into, but we hope you'll join us tomorrow. If you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and YouTube. Also on YouTube, you can see all of our past lives as well.
Yeah.
We've been doing these since
Almost a year.
September, October, somewhere in
Yeah.
there. So almost a year now. Regularly, at least 2 days a week.
That
So.
that one doesn't count.
Nice, Mike.
That one doesn't count. Not gonna
It counts.
count that
It counts.
one. No.
Counting it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to build this project or check out any of our other projects, you can find them at browndoggadgets.com. And then if you have questions, you can always email us at help@browndoggadgets.com.
Excellent.
We hope you'll join us tomorrow for Microbit University. That's all we've got for you today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. Please visit browndoggadgets.com for parts, projects, and curriculum. Follow us on social media at browndoggadgets. We'll see you next time.